Nora, I think you muted yourself. Do you see how to mute all? It's over in the participants, manage participants.
Oh, I see. All right.
There you go.
Take 4005. Got it. Sorry, guys. And is that okay if I allow participants to unmute themselves for now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here we are. Okay. So welcome to a little lunchtime meditation. Thanks for coming, everyone. I was kind of thinking about, as things have developed, what would be a nice little break that, as this is recorded, you could maybe tap into again if things got a little much and you just needed to have a little bit of a slice of time back to yourself to kind of reconnect with you and kind of calm your mind and just get back in a good place, because it's easy to swirl into a little bit of fear with everything going on, but ultimately it's never productive and it's never pleasant. So that's kind of how I thought about designing this small class today. So if everyone would like to just adjust so that they can get into a child's pose. I love child's pose just as a way to ground. Toes touch behind you, knees wide, heavy, your shoulders down, forehead down. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And just play with pushing your heart down towards your mat, and then walking your fingers a little bit away from you so that your fingers are tented, and then you push your hips closer to your heels on your mat. So you feel your spine stretching both forward and backward, really getting that nice stretch. And if you're really, really loose in child's pose already, it might feel even good to flip your head onto your left cheek and look right, or the other way, look left, whatever feels better for your neck. That's a nice option. And just take a few breaths here. Just notice your inhale. Feel it come into your belly. Just hold it. And then exhale out. A few more times. Big inhale. Feel your heavy head. Exhale out. Heavy hips. Twice more. Inhale. Heavy head. Exhale. Heavy hips. Last one. Take it super slow, even half time. When you meet your fullest expression, take one last sip of breath. And then exhale slow for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then settle. Let your breath return to its normal cadence. And then as you're ready, slowly push yourself back up into tabletop pose. Moving your knees underneath your hips, wrists underneath your shoulders, splaying your hands wide. And then just taking a few cat-cows. I really like to undulate my spine and play with moving my hips forward when I'm in cow, and then back when I'm in cat. Even touching your hips to your heels when you're in cat, just to really get a nice range of motion. Never found anywhere where the poses have to be static, so it's nice to move, maybe some lateral bends. And just notice your breath. Send your breath into your hips a little bit. Maybe wag your tail back and forth. And then as you're ready, next breath or two, find a neutral spine. And then as you're ready, we'll just do this very briefly. Tuck your toes underneath you and we'll meet in down dog just for a few flowing down dog, up dogs. So just land in your down dog. Maybe bend one knee, maybe even release one foot off your mat. Maybe even tuck those toes behind your opposite calf. Just sink that heel down to your mat. And then reverse it. Coming to the other side, just stretching out your hamstrings a little bit. Let them loosen so you really can settle into your Shavasana in a moment. And then release back into your down dog. Just settle in. Big inhale. Full exhale. Maybe next inhale, come up on the balls of your feet. Really stretch hips to the sky. And then exhale, release your heels down to your mat. Next inhale, roll forward into high plank, only to sweep into an up dog, keeping it gentle if you need, but dropping your hips. You can release your toes or keep them tucked, and maybe look over your right shoulder and then your left shoulder. Maybe right ear to right shoulder, left ear to left shoulder. And then find a neutral neck, and then exhale, hips high, down dog. Next, inhale, roll forward, take that again into up dog. Maybe look up, drop your neck back. Inhale, drop your chin down to your chest. And then as you're ready, exhale, down dog. And then last time, inhale, roll forward. Maybe do something different with your feet here. Maybe release them or tuck them if you haven't tried that yet. Take a few motions with your neck that speak to you. And then as you're ready, release your toes, exhale, hips high, down dog. And then very briefly, just come to your knees in tabletop pose. And then come to an easy seat. Just notice your breath. Maybe your heart rate just came up a little bit, and just steady. Maybe your wrists lie on your knees, palms are up. Just notice your breath. Maybe your eyes close here, just to draw some energy inward. And just think of what brought you to class today. Something must have inspired you, whether you just needed the camaraderie and beautiful yogic energy, or you needed to center and ground, and just honor that without judgment, maybe with a simple smile. Big inhale, strong spine, let it grow a little bit taller. Exhale, release, keep that length. Inhale, spine gets a little bit taller, shoulders are soft. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale, spine super tall. Exhale, release, and stay. And then inhale, open your eyes. Release your hands, draw your knees up together. Give yourself a big hug, scoop your forehead into your knees. Feeling that spine round, a nice little stretch here. And then as you're ready, inhale, come on up. And then lean all the way back, lay down in your Shavasana. Just let your legs come out. Maybe let them separate and let your toes flop open. If you'd like to pull some yoga muscle out from underneath your hips, so your pelvis sits more square on the floor, that's great. Push your shoulders down, away from your ears. And then let your lips part and even relax your jaw so you consciously release your teeth from meeting one another. Beautiful. Yeah, just settle in. Just notice your breath. If you need to take a few deep breaths, go ahead. Inhaling really deep, drawing that inhale way down into your belly. And then exhaling, letting it release, sweeping something away that doesn't serve you. Another big inhale. And full exhale. Allow yourself to let go of any to-do lists, any worries, fears, and allow yourself to open up for release, healing, and self-love. Another breath in, soft. Exhale out slow. Maybe another one. Inhale. Maybe a little sigh on the exhale. Let something soften. Keep your tongue soft. As we go through this brief yoga nidra inspired practice, I invite you to welcome anything and everything that comes into your awareness without judgment, and even with a sense of love and a little humor. And then remember that intention that brought you to practice today. Just allow yourself to honor that for another breath. Big inhale. Exhale, release. Now bring attention to your face. Let your forehead smooth, cheeks relax, jaw relax, lips smooth. Let the lips even part a bit. Let your jaw fall slack. And even let your tongue relax. Moving down, soften your neck and your shoulders, your chest. Relax your belly, even let it puff up just a little bit as you breathe. Just no contraction of your abs here. And let your hips release, thighs release. Maybe even a slight micro bend in your knees to take any tension out of your knees. And then coming down to heavy heels and completely relaxed toes. Begin to just make some more notes as you become more aware of your surroundings, the temperature in the room, the sensation of your mat, where you can feel it on your skin, maybe what you smell and even what you can hear. Just noticing it without ascribing any judgment or definition to it. Notice any emotions that are coming up right now and just allow them to be and let them sweep on by. Or even if they stick around, just move them off to the side. Take another big breath in. Full exhale out, allowing for a little bit more relaxation into your experience. Scanning your lips, teeth, and tongue. Eyes, face is relaxed. Entire head is relaxed. Now sweeping down, feel a heavy right shoulder, heavy right elbow, heavy right hand, heavy right rib cage. Notice your breath. Inhale. Full exhale. Heavy right hip, heavy right thigh, heavy calf, heavy right heel. Next breath, just become very aware of your very heavy right side body. Moving on to your left side, feel a heavy left shoulder, heavy left elbow, heavy left wrist and fingers. Big inhale. Release something on that exhale. Yeah, there you are. Heavy left rib cage. Let that left hip now sink heavy. Even if it could fall, feel as if it could fall through your mat. Keep it heavy. Heavy left thigh. Heavy left calf. Heavy left heel. Soft left toes. Next, inhale and exhale. Become very aware of your heavy left side body. Become very aware of your heavy skull on your mat and your very relaxed jaw and tongue. Feel your entire body make contact with your mat. Let it become large and again heavy. Big inhale, full exhale. In this state, take a little check-in with your mind now. your thoughts, your emotions, without judgment. How are you doing? I invite you now to remember your intention for your lunchtime practice today. Take another sweep of breath in and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and completely exhale out. As you're ready, I invite you to bring your hands into prayer position and place them at your third eye center, drawing focus in for leading and living with loving thoughts, bringing your hands to your lips, leading and living with loving words. Notice your inhale, notice your exhale, and then finally let your prayer hands settle right over your heart, leading and living with loving actions. Big breath in, full breath out. Laying softly in the knowledge that love is the only reality. Another big breath in, sweep every little last bit of stuff you've got left up. And on the exhale, let it sweep it away, allowing you to feel refreshed and a little bit more vibrant. Hands fall by your hips, palms up. And just settle in. Shavasana. One more breath in. Full exhale out. And if you'd like, stay in Shavasana as long as your schedule allows. Otherwise, begin wiggling your fingers, your toes, bringing some life back. Maybe just doing a very brief body scan, noticing how you feel now, just taking a little step away from your schedule and your life and your responsibilities to fill up with all this good energy. Beautiful, beautiful work. And as you'd like, if you'd like to roll over onto your right side body, cradling your head in your bent right elbow, just coming back for another breath or two. And then using your left hand to push yourself back up into an easy position, meeting the rest of your yogis on our mats. Give everyone another minute to just settle in. And take a big breath in. Full exhale out. Just feel that space around your heart. Hopefully it's a little bit lighter, a little bit brighter, a little bit sweeter. Knowing you can send that beautiful energy out to the whole world right now to give someone a little bit of lightness and joy. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice today. Namaste.